Hey there, Libra. This is a divine comedian here coming at you with your messages for this week to see what's going on. This is, it'll probably be a love reading, but with love, sometimes spirit likes to throw some things in there to let us know what we need to be focusing on, whether it be money, career, love, because all of those things kind of need to be in sync before we get to the good stuff. It's kind of like, being forced to eat the cookie of the Oreo before we get to the actual cream, not forced, but you know what I mean. So I hope you're well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. I am doing personal readings now. If you would like to book an appointment to do that, I'll put the pricing down in the description. If you'd like to do that, you have to email me at divinefamedian@gmail. And yes, I did spell divine wrong on purpose. This way no one can actually like imitate it, or it's very unique. So don't think that it's a misspelling, just spell it the way that it's spelled and you'll be able to get access to me. So let's get started. I always love to start with my Moonology deck to get some energy that is going to be crowding this read. So Spirit, please, for my lovely Libras, what do they need to know? Oh, wow. Look at this. Right off the bat. New moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. Okay, so this is probably going to be a predominantly love read. Okay, perfect. We like to talk about love here at the Divine Comedian. Yes, we do. Okay. All right. Let's see. What should I start with first? Okay. Spirit like to start with the Oracle deck before we get into tarot. So I'm going to do the Secret Language of Light. And we're going to get some messages here. So for Libra, new romantic cycle begins. What do they need to know? What do they need to focus on? Okay, Libra dice. Authentic truth. I will read from the book because the Oracle decks, I like to get the exact message. I don't like to just make things up. But I know that Libras are very fair people. So being authentic is definitely within their nature. Ooh, divine masculine. So, okay. Some of you might be in a twin flame connection here. Okay. Those just jumped right out. But I'm not going to take both of them. I'm just going to take one of them. And which one do you want me to take? This one. Okay, thank you. And expansion. Okay, so let's get the book. And let's see what's going on with these messages. The secret language of lights. Authentic truth. Number 4, screen. Okay. The truth will set you free so long as you recognize there is more than one truth and that the answers you seek exist beyond the beliefs you hold on to. There are many truths in the world. You don't have to believe in them all. Just focus on what resonates with you. Just like this reading, take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Okay? If you must convince yourself of your beliefs, they are not your truth. Your truth will always fulfill and satisfy. It is unconditional, meaning conditions don't have to change for you to live and feel your truth. There is no right or wrong, but there is cause and effect or action and reaction. Master yourself, not someone else's process. When you change your beliefs, your life changes to match it. To do this, you must be aware of how you feel and practice focusing on what makes your heart sing, not shrink. When you align with your truth, you will flow, feel excited, and believe an authentic life is possible. If it is not your truth, you will resist, find it hard to commit, and feel indecisive. Okay. So this card is basically asking you to be aware of your feelings and how you feel and what your beliefs are. Especially if a new romantic cycle is beginning, you may have being stuck with some old truths. Maybe you've gone through, a lot of breakups before. Maybe you've gone through a lot of, a lot of pain or a lot of heartache, or just thinking that, a relationship has to just take off really fast, or it has to be a certain way. Spirit's asking you to, examine what you believe a relationship to be, because I think what's coming in may be something very different for you. Okay. Something that you haven't experienced before. Okay. 32. We have the divine masculine. Everything has its purpose. You will not always understand what the purpose of something is. Okay. However, it is someone's creation and that is to be respected. If you don't like it, let it be the inspiration to create something more aligned with your soul's purpose. Consider all areas of your life and reevaluate any part that may not be working. You can be your own father by respecting your ideas and providing a way for them to manifest. You are a master of your own making. So now is the time to recognize your inner strength and motivation and to be a leader of your thoughts and emotions instead of a follower. Stand your ground, regain your self respect. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off. This is not a time to force against or try to control external forces. This is a time for disciplining the way you focus and what you think about so you can create your dreams. Okay. So, I feel like with this card, it's asking you to just like the overall advice here is just to kind of like take a step back, do some meditation, you know, connect yourself with, you know, what you need to work on. What do you need to do in order to gain balance in your life? Maybe you've kind of strayed from your path a little bit and now you need to kind of re-examine, you know, what your life purpose is. It's basically asking you to defend yourself, right? Okay. So now we have expansion. Are you keeping up with your life and all you want to create? Or are you holding yourself back with what ifs or buts? You limit your life through your beliefs. Everything you say and everything you do becomes true for you and is the platform on which you build your life. The playing field of life is unlimited and loving. You are an unlimited, loving, and wondrous part of creation. You are perfect right here, right now. You are different and therefore think differently to last week, last year, last decade, and yet you will always be you. What are you observing is your view. It is neither right nor wrong, but a way to become clearer about what you like and don't like so you can choose what to focus upon. The events and experiences of your life will grow in meaning as your consciousness expands. Learn to focus and dance in time with the energy and speed of your desires, and they will arrive easily in surprising and satisfying ways. Okay, so we have three cards that are basically, you know, really fitting in. I mean, it's asking, you know, what have you been putting off? What have you been doing? You know, have you been feeling like you've been wasting a lot of time? You know, it's asking you to examine, what do you love? You know, what will help to expand you? What will help, you know, to bring in that day-to-day flow where you have this energy of feeling like, wow, I'm so excited to do something today, or I'm so excited to explore this, even if it's just picking up a book or going for a walk or something. It's creating things in life that are just helping to evolve you, like to push you out of like a stale sense of being. Okay. Okay. So that's it for that. Let's get into the cards, shall we? I think I'm going to use, yes, I'm using my Revelations Tarot today. I love this deck. It's bright and colorful. It's beautiful. I love it. And it's a great deck. It gives a lot of good, messages for everyone. So, yeah. Okay, a new cycle begins. Let's get into it. For Libra, please. Get some cards for Libra. Okay, so we have the Star in reverse. So some of you may be feeling a little bit, you know, kind of hopeless, a little clouded. Some clarity here. No, I got two cards. Okay. It's just like that. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this is our current energy right now. We're feeling hopeless. We're worried about money. And our emotions are just kind of all over the place, right? Just everything's just kind of, oh my God, everything's just upside down. You know, we're feeling insecure. We're feeling, you know, our money is a poverty type of mindset, or I might lose some money and we're losing hope. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Okay. So whatever this is, it could have to do with the loss of a job. It could have to do with, you know, a breakup that happens. I'm not really sure. Take it, you know, because it's your life. Take it as it resonates, you know, so whatever you're seeing here. But this is your current energy right now. So let's see what what we need to focus on to kind of turn this energy in a different way for Libra, please, Spirit. Thank you. What do we need to focus on? Okay, we have the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so still, we're feeling as if we're stuck. Maybe we're repeating the same things from the past. We're not moving forward here. You know, there's something here that's we're just kind of just sitting like ugh, in this depression type of state right now, and we're just feeling like, well, okay. Three Wands in reverse. Lots of reversals today. What's going on? You know, I feel as if when you were in this hermit mode, um, you didn't really use the time wisely to get this clarity and to come out new and fresh and putting a new light and a new perspective on your life. Because now we have the Three of Wands in reverse. You know, it's just like no foresight, just delays, setbacks. You know, maybe this has to do with a job. You know, maybe you were waiting on some sort of a job offer, or you know, something to come in for you, which of course, you know, we're still kind of going through a pandemic, so everybody's finances are a little bit up in the air right now. So, but there's just a little bit of a delay and a setback right now, and it's causing you to feel depressed and stuck. Okay. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. Something is not working. You're not working, or something that you were working on is just it's just not working, because you're just not able to focus right now to make anything work right now. To make anything, you know, your money, your energy, you know, your emotions, all that is just not working. We're just stuck. Okay, Libra, come on, we got to get out of this. Oh, but a saving grace comes in, a little flicker of hope. The Ace of Wands, some fire energy. So now we're getting some inspiration. We're getting an urge to create. A new project may be coming in, or a new person may be coming into your life. You know, you could be dealing with a fire sign here. You know, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You know, maybe somebody. Let's see what's going on. What is this? What is this Ace of Wands here? What is this Ace of Wands for Libra? The Hierophants. Okay. Okay. The Hierophant. The Hierophant with the Ace of Wands. You're very like, okay. So I feel as if you have, you know, some expectations in this new project or this new person. There's some expectations here with them, whatever is going to be created. Okay, you're expecting something to be traditional. You're expecting something to be, you know, conforming to your beliefs, I think. Okay, or whatever you're urging to create, because the creation's on your side. Okay, Page of Pentacles in reverse now. Interesting. Okay. So now we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So this conformity of this type of belief, okay, here with the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands, And now we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse is leading to trouble. Okay? Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's leading to trouble, problems. Okay? There's problems and conflict, and could be why it's not working. But for right now, I don't think it so much has to do with the relationship. I think it has to do with just something that happened. I don't really see anything here from the past. Yeah, we have the Five of Cups in reverse now, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords in reverse. What is going on here, Libra? Boy. Well, the good news is that where we had this loss of hope here, the hope returns after we get this resurgence of this urge to create. And now the hope is returning. And the Two of Swords in reverse is actually very good news now, because now we're getting somewhere. You know, now we're coming to a compromise. So whereas before we wanted this conformity our way, and now we're coming to a compromise. Okay? So, but what's next? What's with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit? Lots of reversals today. Now the Page of Cups is in reverse. Okay, so yeah, more trouble. I hate to say it. I don't want to throw out the breakup word, but I feel as if because it's coming in underneath the Queen of Cups in reverse, and now we have the Page of Cups here, I feel as if that there was a loss of emotions here towards something. And we were trying to work on it. We were trying to conform to whatever this person, had said, or whatever they did, just trying to conform to, or trying to make this person conform to whatever we wanted, or make the situation or job or whatever it is conform to the way we wanted. And it just led to trouble and loss. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Because we're trapped in our emotions here, right? We have this energy here, the air energy, the sword energy. We have this here, and it's sandwiched in between, all these cups. So I feel as if there's a lot of emotions, within this situation. But there's also a lot of time where we're kind of like stuck in our head also. Just feeling very just stuck. Okay, we have Judgment in reverse. All right. Swords in reverse. What else, Spirit? Now we have the Ten of Swords. Okay. So here we're reaching the end here. We've had all this trouble. We've had all this depression. We've had all this trying to conform. We've had all of this stuff happening here. Okay. And now we've reached rock bottom. After we're dealing with a very cold situation, a very just harsh type of person, the King of Swords, or even just a very harsh, abusive type of situation that we found ourselves in, and then Judgment in reverse, is just, we made a mistake. You're admitting here, we made a mistake on this person, and now you've reached rock bottom. Ten of Swords. All those swords have now been weighing us down. So if this is about a breakup, which I feel like it is, yep, especially with the Nine of Pentacles there coming out in reverse, There's a lot of jealousy and envy. Like that's where I feel like where this is just kind of like an abusive type of energy. You know, maybe somebody was being, you know, a little bit of emotionally manipulative, or, you know, towards you was being emotionally manipulative, and you wanted just things to be fair. You wanted things to be, you know, more, I want to say just more balanced, because I feel as if, you know, the poverty energy up there, if it didn't, I feel like there was a lack of, like there was just a lack of emotion on your person's part here, where they were just kind of feeling, you know, you were just feeling like, well, this is just leaving me here in depression, and I don't really know, you know, I'm trying to make them see things my way, but they're just not. I just get met with coldness. And now I've reached the end. You know, and then now we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You know, we're gonna get this jealousy, we're gonna get this envy from this person, which is exactly what we would get dealing with somebody who can be emotionally manipulative, or just too much like in their heads, toward too cold. Okay, because now we also have the Magician, which is in my hand, the Magician in reverse. Okay, so we're just not, you know, this, it's just feeling like, all right, I tried to give my best, but I just, the potential for this relationship to continue is just not here. Okay, or at least the feelings that you're getting within this relationship can't continue. Or even if it has to do with a job, like this just can't. Okay, so now we have the Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. Sometimes when we are in a relationship with somebody for a while, um, we kind of get stuck, and we kind of just get like expecting things to change, and then they don't, you know, and then we just fall into this depressive state, and we don't move out of it until we hit this rock bottom here, you know. Sometimes we think about in the past, and we have a little bit of where I think you did. I think, you know, this is where that hope lost was here, is where you were kind of thinking about the past and thinking about how things used to be. And now it just became, yeah, we have the Fool coming out in reverse now. No one's ever really prepared to move on from something. But the Fool always packs light, you know, pack up your stuff and just kind of, you know, just move on, you know, keep it light. It doesn't have to be so heavy, because you look at all these swords, you've had all this heaviness throughout this entire situation. And now it's coming in here and it's asking you to pack light. Let me pull from my regular Rider-Waite deck and see, you know, what we get from that. Because I feel like there's more to the story here, and sometimes getting new perspective from a different deck helps us out a lot. Okay, here we go. More reversals. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. You know, again, with the unrealistic expectations, because we have, you know, over here, which is also that these two energies match each other, you know. Yeah, because the Six of Cups is about that also. So we have, you know, unrealistic expectations for hopes for things to change in this situation, whether it has to do with love, whether it has to do with, you know, a job, or just a general situation. Take it as it resonates. But there's just a lot of unrealistic expectations here. Does that have to do? Yeah, here we go again. So we're getting the same cards. Ten of Swords. You know, just feeling complete and total utter defeat, and, you know, just I'm at my wit's end, and that's it. But Knight of Wands in reverse. So I just feel like there's just a lot of chaos here. There's just a lot of conflict. There's just a lot of things that are just not healthy for you, especially if if you are, I feel like this is really affecting your life. It's affecting your mindset when you're dealing with this situation. Three of Wands. Finally an upright. Three of Wands. Okay. So again, in the Oracle deck, if you remember, we had authentic truth, we had divine masculine, but we also had expansion. Okay. Three of Wands is about expansion. It's about travel. Okay. It's about, looking, it's about teamwork, right? But in this case, for you, it's pointing again to the expansion of the mind, expansion of what you do, what's out there for you in the world. You're not really stuck. You can expand yourself and put yourself out there more to find new things and, to be able to move on from whatever this is. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. So we had this, this worry about money. We had this worry about, all these things, but this is also my single, all the single ladies type card. This is just, it's kind of, it is about, having money, being, celebrating your luxuries on your own and just kind of doing everything. But in the distance, there's a house back there. This is also indicating to me that you're spending a lot of time away from the world. Yes, you're out in nature. Yes, you look beautiful, you look wonderful, your energy is golden and glowing and everything like that. But who can see this light? You're not putting yourself out there into the world. Okay? So I feel as if this situation, this breakup has already happened. And now a new romantic cycle is going to begin once you expand and you put yourself out there into the world. All right. It's great to be amongst what you love, staying at home, comfortable, in your pajamas, taking your bubble baths, doing whatever. But you need to put yourself out there. Like the isolation needs to stop. It needs to end. Okay. That's why we had that expansion card twice come out in tarot and in the Oracle deck. So that's really what we really need to be focusing on right now, Libra. Getting out into the world. The Lovers in reverse. Okay. When we see the Lovers in reverse, a lot of people get very disappointed. Again, it's pointing to a breakup. Again, it's talking about making a bad choice. Okay. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes bad choices. Some relationships just don't have the potential that we think that they do. We may be thinking, well, wow, I mean, we really get along. We laugh together. We like the same movies, like this. But is that realistic enough to give you what you really want, whatever that is? Do you want to get married? Do you want to have children? Whatever it is. I feel as if for some of you, you haven't really put yourself out there in the world enough to really even know what you want. Right? We've just been stuck in this depression type of just not moving. Maybe with the same person for too long, and it's just not going anywhere. And I feel as if you've been battling to try to get this person to conform to what your idea of a relationship should be, and they're just not doing it. They're meeting you with coldness. They're meeting you with, anything. And I feel as if even if you do take a step out there into the world, you're met with this jealous, envious type of energy because your person is probably just as much as stuck as you are. Yeah. This is someone, this is my card. Yes, it is about looking at what you've grown and, looking at, all your pentacles, what you have. Okay. But this is also saying that this is somebody who's putting in more than they're getting. Because look at the expression on this character's face. He's waiting for something. But also at the same time, why you're this is my card of you stayed in a relationship for too long when other people would have left, right? If somebody's being cold and manipulative to us, or maybe even a little bit abusive, I don't, I'm gonna go there. I'm a Sagittarius, I keep it real. There are some relationships maybe not physically abusive, but this is the big world out there. I don't know who I'm talking to here. I don't know. You're more than welcome to comment below. More than welcome. We've all been there. We've all been through it, where sometimes you do end up in a relationship with an abusive person and we feel stuck. And this is my card that tells me, especially coming in underneath the lovers here, you've been in isolation, you've been away from the world, and you stayed in a relationship that you should have left a long time ago. Most people would have left already. And that's not a judgment against you. That's just what the card is to me. In other situations, it means other things, but for me, that's what it means. Okay? Here we go. Lots of pentacles here. Now we're at the Ten of Pentacles. You wanted this to be long term. You wanted this to be this secure and stable relationship. This is what you wanted. You wanted this. But it's just you that wanted it. This other person was just comfortable and just letting things just go and, just going with the flow. But they weren't taking the steps to actually make it more of a solid union, because underneath the death, we have death. Thank God death came out. I'm so happy to see you, death. Hello, hello, hello. I never really looked at this card. I think I just always just saw the horse. But I see so much more now. I see so much more. I see this religious figure here. I see this person who's obviously dead on the ground. And then I see these two children here. And children represent new. Children represent hope. Children represent like a renewal of life. And then in the background, there's a beautiful sunset illuminating everything. So this is changes to come. Changes to come. Just wiping this all out. Death, I feel the energy just being wiped out right now. Yep. Here we go. I love this. The energy's starting to move. Eight of Swords, you're cutting yourself free. You're stepping out. You're getting the clarity. I'm not stuck here anymore. I can move at any time, and you always could. New hope. Escaping. After death. After everything's been wiped clean. Wiped clean. Here we go. Coming out. This is what I wanted to see. Thank you, Spirit. I wanted to see that. Oh, we get the Hermit in reverse again. What did I tell you? Sometimes we get repeating cards in there. But this is for your person, I feel. Because you can't have two cards coming out, all right, where, hope is being, your hope is coming out, you're ending your isolation, you're walking out, and then now it's like, oh, I feel stuck again. Okay. I feel stuck again. Uh-oh. What am I going to do? Okay. I feel like this is a fear of yours. Like this is like a fear of yours that when you walk away from this person, when you get away from this, that they're going to be alone. And they very well may be, but that's their choice. You're getting out of it. That's their choice. The Fool. Taking that leap of faith, starting a new journey. Before we had the Fool in reverse, right? Didn't we? Yes. I believe we did. I believe yes. I know I did. I'm not gonna search through all these cards. Like okay. The Fool. Taking that leap of faith. So that's either for both of you or just for your person. Just taking that leap of faith. But I feel as if it's more for you. Okay. Even if this energy here, because I don't death has already happened. Like this person's energy is just cleared off the table right now. You're coming out of this isolation and then now you're feeling stuck again, but now you're going to take a new leap of faith, which is this is what I wanted to see. We're going to start a new journey, right? A new journey. Where is this new journey taking us? It's taking us right out of that, that mindset of, not holding on to things anymore, right? It's not holding, it's not, we're not we're not going to be feeling poor. We're not going to be feeling without. We're letting go of all of these ideas, all these pentacles. That's what that's saying to me because it's upside down. We're letting go of all of this, and it doesn't mean that we're losing money. It just means that we're letting go of all of these hopes, of these things that we've built, these things that we've manifested in our lives. We're letting go of the possible outcomes, which is where you want to be. And we're taking that leap of faith because when you hold on to an outcome, you often find yourself to be very disappointed. Say, for instance, you're watching a movie, okay? Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Say you're watching the movie Jaws. I'm pretty sure everybody has seen the movie Jaws, okay? You already know, okay, that it's a movie about sharks. You know that it's a movie about sharks that eat people that go to the beach, okay? Great. Now, if you're watching that movie and you have the expectation that the shark is going to have a change of heart at the end of the movie and swim away from whoever it's going after, and then you see the shark, eat the person that it's was going after, which is that's what the shark does, okay, you're going to be disappointed. Well, I thought that this was a friendly shark. I thought that he was just going to, because I fell in love with, with Brody. I fell in love with him and I thought he was the best and he was so handsome and he was a good husband and a good father. And, I mean, he didn't get eaten in the end, but, you know, pick whoever got eaten in the end. It doesn't matter. Okay. Say you fall in love with that character and you're like, wow, I can't. And now you're like, wow, I can't believe that that person's gone. I can't believe that that happened. I can't believe that shark did that, you know? So that's basically like you're just not holding on to the outcome will give you a lighter feeling. It won't make you feel so heavy and so weighed down because you're expecting for something to happen. And also at the same time, that also gives you resistance to any sort of change, which I did see a little bit here because I know Libras do not like change. My mother's a Libra. She doesn't like change. Okay. I know. All right. So what's the final outcome here? Oh, 10 of Cups in reverse. Perfect. Another card of emptying out all of of your emotions towards this situation. Okay? Not holding on to the attachments, not holding on to the ideas, not holding on to anything, letting ourselves go, letting ourselves free. Right? Because here, look, we have this right on the bottom of the deck. A lot of people, oh, this is a sneaky card. This is, yeah, good. Sneak away in the middle of the night. Take some of the swords with you to keep yourself protected and have your boundaries. That's very much a masculine energy. And sneak away. You know, let go of the ideals of this and take a new leap of faith. Okay. And what did we get again? I just want to show you how crazy tarot is. We got judgment in reverse again. I'm just showing you that it's crazy. Tarot can be pretty amazing with its accuracy. Okay, so just take whatever is for you. Let me pull from the Psychic Tarot. I want to pull, see what I get from that, because this card is also magic. And then I'm really going to crack open my magic deck, the Antiques of Magic, and I'm really going to show you how crazy tarot can be. They're like, oh, I thought this was going to be a love read. Who's coming in for me? Whoever you want. Whoever you want, darling. Just don't get yourself attached to, oh, here we go, shadow. It talks about facing our shadow self. What do we need to work on? What's triggering us? What is it about the relationship that we were just in before? But this more speaks about the relationship with the self. What's triggering us? What's causing these holding on to these types of outcomes and staying in relationships too long that we shouldn't be? I'm going to read on that. Don't worry. I'm going to get a couple more. Oh, this one just flipped right out. Positive movement forward. It flipped right out into my hand. So these cards love to fly out. When they want to say something, they do. They don't let you show. Oh, throat chakra. Yes, ma'am. Speak up. All right. So let's read from the book because this deck demands that you do. You cannot just make things up from here. You can't just assume anything. It says, do not assume anything as to what my meaning is. Open the book and read it. Okay. Where's the index? Okay. Why that song is in my head again? 61. Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, shadow. This card represents emotion, sensitivity, and a reminder that nothing in life is at a standstill. This is a world of constant flux, and one thing is certain, everything changes. This card is calling you to action. The time is now, when you may have to face your worst fears and look into the dark shadows of your soul. You must learn to confront what you've avoided and walk courageously through it. Always know that life naturally revitalizes itself as it does. So do you. That's why you got the Death card. The Shadow card promises that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Recognize that by no longer denying your past and letting the tears fall, you'll discover the diamonds in the treasure chest of your soul. This is a cleansing process to wash away and clear out what was once avoided, ignored, or pushed aside. This card indicates that this is a time when your psychic sensitivity may be quite intense. Learn to open up to it or if need be, to turn it down. Your body is one big psychic antenna, so just remember that you're in control of how high or low you want the reception to be. Mother Earth can assist you in this period of change, sensitivity, and healing. Right. You heard that loud and clear. I'm not going to explain it. I never explain these cards. This card is a deck of I said what I said. I said what I said, and that's it. All right, so we have passionate movement forward, which they're telling me that you already know the meaning of this card. Why you need to look it up? But I'm going to do it anyway. I don't care. 87, Spirit. Please and thank you. Thank you, Spirit. You're a true artisan, for you have the craft, skills, knowledge, gifts, and talents to assist you even more to advance in a positive direction. The number 8 always denotes prosperity and abundance, but in this case, it's your efforts that have gotten you to this point. Good for you. Yeah, because I see you did do a lot of work here, Libra. There's a lot of pentacles on here. There's been a lot of work. We just need to get to the emotional spirit part of this. But in this case, it's your efforts that have gotten you to this point. Good for you. This card often comes forth to honor and recognize individuals who are in the fields of art, design, music, and education. When you follow and build on your passion, the soul can truly express itself and then can assist you to move closer to your highest good. An opportunity could suddenly come up with an offer for an apprenticeship. Notice if there are areas of passion that are trying to manifest into your world. When they arise, you'll have ample moments to share them with others. Okay? And the throat chakra. Throat chakra is easy. Something, you're not speaking up about something. 161 spirit, please, I'm thinking. You're not opening up about something. I'm not speaking about it. Hi, Ying Yang. My cat has joined the reading. Okay. Yeah, thyroid, I speak. This chakra is, of course, located in the throat area. Communication, sound, creativity, and the ability of clairaudience, inner hearing, and are associated with it. Many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and individuals involved in the creative arts will often have active throat chakras. To balance and stimulate this energy center, try humming, chanting, or singing out loud. It's a great tonic. Most important, if you have something to say, please speak up. When this area is fully activated, don't be surprised if you suddenly become creatively inspired. Yes, because we did have earlier in the first spread, we did have, what was it? Yes, here it goes. The Ace of Wands. New creative passion idea. Speak up about it, right? That's why you also had the Divine Masculine. Don't be, if you're, don't be so passive in things that you want. Don't be so passive. Speak up a little bit. Okay, let me pull one card from Antique of Magic, and then I will close the reading. Any more advice for Libra? Bam, here we go. Ooh, Pathway. I think I like that card. I've had it come out before. It's a lovely card. Always gives good messages. I'm telling you, this book is just absolutely, and it just opened right up to it. I wish I could show my book. Spirit is just amazing with this. Okay, so transition, bond, connection, journey forward, movement. I trust my path is leading to continued expansion and greater connection. Look at that. This whole reading has been about expansion. We had one from, from the secret language of light. We had it in tarot, right? The tarot cards. All right. We have so many. Look at this. Look at this. I wish you could see this. Can you see it? We had the Fool. Okay. And we also had the Five of Cups within the read. Do we have 10? Yes, we had the 10 of Pentacles, and we also had, do we have the 4 of Wands? No, we had the 3 of Wands. Okay, but it doesn't matter. There's lots of cards in here that are the same. That's what's so magic about these decks, is that, that's how you know that Spirit is really here and they are speaking. Okay, so pathway, the direction, our physical spirit or psychological energy is moving, a journey. Yes, the Fool, of course. The link and bond between things that help bridge a new connection. A passageway of unity. The bridge symbolizes the connection between humans and the divine, the living and the deceased. It is the traditional pathway from the dark into the light. It's symbolic of leaving the old behind and connecting to something new. The ceremonial archway in which a couple pass through, leaving their old lives behind and starting something new. Now here is the oracle message. My soul's chosen path is the path I am on, and I trust where it is leading me. Each step I take in my life helps to create the big picture. Each choice, effort made, feeling felt, connection shaped and loss endured creates a new rite of passage for me on my journey. As I move through time and space, shedding light on the unseen that lies ahead, I am building a bridge that connects all the pieces through time. From ancestral lineages that arc their way to future generations to come, I am surrounded by people who love me, both the living and the dead. They walk with me, behind me, and help light my way. They encourage my journey, they celebrate my achievements, and they hold my hands when I am scared of the unseen and unknown that awaits. I am surrounded by wise and compassionate company. One step at a time, the past falls away as the future unfolds. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, Libra. listen, you're not alone. You're not isolated. When you step out onto this journey, have trust, have faith, okay? Do the work, and you're going to get wherever it is you want to go, whether it be, a new romantic cycle begins. I'm going to close this with this. The new romantic cycle begins, may not be with someone else, but I feel as if this new romantic cycle actually begins with you facing your shadows, right? Speaking up for what you want, and having a clear pathway to a positive movement forward. Okay? I wish you so much love, Libra. I wish you so much luck. I know this isn't easy, but hey, listen, what's life about if it's not about a journey? If it's not excelling us forward to get where we want to be, where we're going to be really happy. All right? I wish you so much luck, and thank you for stopping by. Please hit that notification bell so that you know when I upload more videos, and I'll see you again soon. Take care, you guys. Bless be.